Hello, Lyarrah. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I heard that you had villagers for sale. I wanted to know if I could buy your season pass.
You absolutely may. It is 32 diamonds for the whole season.
Okay, I can do 32 diamonds. 32 diamonds is a good amount. Thank you. Can you show me how it works? Like,
Yeah,
what do I need to do?
absolutely. So you can go to either door, just kind of toss it on the floor in front of the door.
Okay.
It'll ding after a moment. You head on
Ah, and then
in.
it opens up.
Yep, and then
Oh, and
the
that spits back
book
out.
will come back up. Yep.
Nice.
So,
Wonderful.
what the heck?
You have a missing villager.
I have a missing villager.
That happens every now and then. We can blame Adequate.
This is new. Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and today you're joining me back over here on Truly Bedrock, where we have had a very long day already. You see that place behind me? That's a game show. I went ahead and recorded the first episode of that today. You guys aren't going to see that yet, but it was fun. You see this other thing behind me? This is my shop. This is supposed to have a whole set of villagers inside of it. But a couple minutes ago, I went in here to sell off one of my season passes only to find out that this guy right here is missing. That's right, the weaponsmith, gone. Armorer still here, both of the toolsmiths still here, but the weaponsmith is just poofed. Now, most of me just assumes that he glitched out of existence somehow. I don't know how he would have been eaten or anything like that, but because the outside wall here is solid. Look, it's solid. There's no way for anything to get through that. But here's the thing. His sign's also blank now. I'm pretty sure that sign had information about the sword person underneath it before. I'm gonna have to go back and check my videos, but I'm reasonably sure. So, did somebody steal the villager? Like, what is going on? I don't think anybody on this server is, silly enough to have actually stolen a villager. So I'm going to assume something happened it somehow and Minecraft. But that said, I now need to figure out how I am getting that one replaced. And it's going to involve buying some arrows over here and getting myself another golden apple, because I did manage to find a zombie villager already. And if I manage to cure a zombie villager that's already a zombie villager, hello, you have been getting all kinds of stuff now that I gave you some grass to play around on. If you cure a zombie villager, it skips the whole, needing to zombify them and cure them again thing, and skips right to the whole them having good prices part. There are no apples in there. That's because apples are organics, not food. We have just enough gold to do this with. I swear I had more gold somewhere. I do not know. Oh, I know exactly where it went. Never mind. I'm silly. The rest of the gold should all be underneath the shop somewhere. This is only power 2. I think that it should survive a single shot. I will make sure that it is a very shallow shot just in case. Give you your golden apple. And let you chill here on the riverside for a couple minutes. In the meantime, I wonder if I can drag this up with a lead the same way that I can pilot it up. Does that work by any chance? Yes, actually, and in fact that works faster than piloting it up. So I guess we have found our new way to transport villagers moving forward. Best of both worlds. Oh, you've got a friend now. That's very cute. Doing little impressions of you. I love it. Rawr. Oh, that's never happened before. Normally parrots take like 15 of those. Well, congratulations. I guess you're the shop mascot now. There we go. Now you're all cured. Go ahead and get you on up the hill here. Oh, you're connecting to this lectern. Let me break that for the time being. Now what are you connecting to? Okay, buddy, show me. Show me what you're connecting to. Because I don't know where you found a barrel around here. So the solution here seems to be to drive him far enough away that he can't detect those barrels anymore. I really hope there's no barrels in Zoe's build either. Taking you back down river where I found you, buddy. You're gonna have to let go sooner or later. Okay, I admittedly don't know the optimal trades for a weaponsmith, but I did go this guy to sharpness 2 on both the axe and the sword. So I think that's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and move him on back up river. Basically, we had to bring him all the way down here because, yeah, there's so many barrels in the shopping district. He just couldn't be convinced to be anything but a fisherman while we were up there. So we're gonna try the hybrid method here since it's been working so well. Come on up, buddy. Yeah. All right. You wait there. We head inside the store, knock out the blocks behind his spot, pop down a grindstone, and I should be able to just let him out of the boat and he'll try to get to his station. Come on, buddy. Head on in. Thank you. All right. Let's go fix the sign.
Have you got the seed?
Yes, I do have the seeds. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm so excited. Munch, munch. Munch, munch. Oh. And I'll let you have the first one.
It's an egg!
It's an
Oh,
egg!
it's an egg!
Yep, they hatch.
That's the first time I've ever held the egg.
Aw, yay! And then I'll be able to get a second egg from them in 30 seconds here. But oh, they're so cute. The eggs are so huge too. It's so comical.
They are. So, question.
Hmm?
How do I hatch the egg?
So it hatches faster on moss, but it'll hatch on anything, and you place it down, 20 minutes later it pops. It's simple. There's no thing special like with turtle eggs or whatever.
Okie dokie. I need some moss then.
Yeah.
I can get moss.
I think I have some that you can use for starter if you want. Let me check real quick while we're waiting for these two to cool down anyway. Oh wait, of course I have some. It's right here in my... It's sitting right there in my house because I just put down a whole field of it when I hatched mine.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. That'll get you started. All right, are you two ready to munch again? Nom nom nom.
Kissy kissy.
Aww.
No.
There we go. Yay. I have another egg too.
Yay.
Because yeah, look at the size of these things.
Oh my god, it's like a present.
You're right? It is. If there was a way to make them not hatch, they'd be fantastic presents, actually. You are correct.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome. And
I'll
before you
take
run
this
off...
one home now.
Yes,
Oh.
but I have a present for you before you run off. I wanted to give you something as a thanks for helping me out with the villagers on day one.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You didn't have to. It was the mutually beneficial thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm the one who ran off with like all of them, and I'm making money off them at this point too. So it's like, I'm just saying thank you to you and the others who helped me round them up that first day. You made it so much faster.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of wholesome moments. Thank you very
It was
much.
a good time. You're welcome. Thank you for the sniffers. Oh, I'm so excited. More babies. New villager is in fact still in place. But instead, now my ender chest was missing from inside the shop. I've replaced it now too. And there's this outside. Pop-up emerald shop. 2 diamonds for 32 emeralds. That's a lot. That is highway robbery. And I'm very, like... I'm not offended someone has made the shop. I'm offended that it looks like it's mine. If that makes sense. Like, which I guess I can remedy by hurrying up and moving the iron shop out of its temporary shoppage. Originally, my excuse had been that I'd already built too many things in the shopping district and wanted to wait for other people to build things, because I had, you know, the trading hall, I had the comment library, and I also built that cute little chapel over there. It's a long story, don't worry about it. But obviously now we are far from the only shop in town, and I need to go ahead and get the materials together so that I can build what is going to be the biggest shop that I have ever made. Don't fact check me on that. I do not actually remember what all of my shops that I've ever made are, so don't fact check me on that. For that reason, I have a ton of gold in my inventory, though I need to go ahead and clear out a bit of my inventory as well. Holding on to an Eye of Ender so I can craft some more ender chests once I get some obsidian. Because yeah, we are going to be throwing all of this to some piglins and hoping that we get about a stack of crying obsidian out of it. I understand there's people with gold farms open already, so I may see if I can buy some gold off of them ahead of time. This gold here is the rest of the gold that Zoe brought me, intending for me to use it on the villagers when I'd already gotten enough gold to use it on the villagers. So he told me just to hold on to it and use it on whatever project. So yeah, it's gonna get traded to some piggos. Problem though is that there's currently, I forget what they're called, but the boxes that we have a bunch of mobs in so that the mob cap's taken up so that nothing spawns out here. So that means that I'm gonna have to go far away from the local Crimson Forest in order to actually go trading. Bartering, it's called bartering. What's back here? Hello? The blue shop. Excellent, lots of blue stuff. Ooh. They even have blue ice. That could come in handy. Oh, I guess he accidentally stole the ender chest. Thank you, Smurf, for bringing it back. But if I'm gonna go bartering far from home, that means that I want to have enough supplies with me. We're gonna pick up some more shulkers first so that I can actually, you know, carry all of it. Even if I am gonna make a few piggos angry in the process. Oh, he's selling them for a shell per diamond. Somebody else has just bought a whole stack of them, and you know what? I honestly think I'm gonna do the same. I have many diamonds at this point. Nothing is stopping me. Sure, Slack, have my money. I need the shells more than I need the money. Now what I could do, and oh my goodness, why is it hollowed out down? I'm not going to ask questions. What I could and probably should do is actually set up like a proper trading area, bartering area, somewhere with stalls and a sorting system and everything like that. But I don't have a gold farm nor any intentions of building one. Therefore, this is about 1/3 of the gold to my name, and it is all of the gold that is already smelted to my name. And that means that it will take more time to build a bartering station than it will for them to just get through my supply of gold to begin with. So we're gonna see how close this gets us to our goal of the stack or so of crying obsidian. I need like a little over a stack, but I can cut corners and do it with just a stack. We're gonna see how close we manage to get using just what we have. And if that fails, well, yeah, like I said, we're gonna go find one of the people with a gold farm and make a deal with them. Hello, piglins. Would you like to trade with me? We're gonna be here a little while. Damn it. Hope that was the only zombie piglin around. One walked up and walked right into the boats. That was not the only one around. Well, the good news is I have a whole like bartering party going here. The bad news is this is going to make it very hard to pick up this shulker box in a couple minutes. The awful news is we are nowhere near a stack of crying obsidian, though at least we can make our extra ender chest now. Okay, that seems to be the last of my gold. Walk through here for anything else worth picking up. All right, let's fly away and back real quick and see if any of them despawn for me. Nope, naturally they are all here for realsies now. I no longer have any gold to distract them with, so the mission is to drink one of the short fire resistance and throw it out. And grab it and run. Well, the good news is that went off completely uneventfully. The bad news is that definitely did not provide me with what I needed. We got 16 whole crying obsidian out of about 2.5 stacks of gold. That is just not a sustainable amount, but that's also like the only way to get crying obsidian in the game, really, to speak of. So either I need to go hit up a bunch of ruined portals, or I need a lot more gold. And that means trying to figure out who's already built a gold farm, because I'm not building a gold farm. No. In the meantime, hey, I can see if the people with the enchanted bookstore want some soul speed books to sell. So since we have turned up way short on our crying obsidian, I think the most logical thing to do is to bother somebody who has a gold farm. I know that Silent is on and making one as we speak, but I also know that that means it's gonna be a couple of days before he actually has enough gold that he'd be willing to sell. I believe that Adequate, the one who we hired as an intern before, what on earth? Truly, I think we've lost the plot over here. And I guess I'm gonna have to lower my iron prices when I build the actual shop. Okay. As I was saying, Adequate, who we hired as an intern before and who also hosted that game show, does have a gold farm as well, apparently. So I have asked to speak to him later about a potential trade. And if I'm bothering to make a trade with somebody who has a gold farm, you know that I'm probably going to be buying en masse. And that means just sitting around out there isn't going to cut it. And that means that 6 piglins and boats, while, you know, a functional system technically, I should probably improve upon. So for my stream tonight, I'm going to go ahead and set up a bartering farm to run the gold through so that it's ready to go once I actually have the gold. But for right now, I think we're going to pop in here, and I need to actually get a sign before we do this. As I was saying, I am going to pop in here and we are going to pick out a stall for the comment library. I somehow forgot all about it last week. Why don't we take the first one on this row, shall we? Yep, let's do that. You guys are gonna have to tell me how to decorate this, because as I mentioned before, these blocks right here can be knocked out and replaced with whatever. We can get like a banner up here, something like that. But I forgot all about last time, so we actually need to do 2 episodes this time. Go ahead and put that on the first page there. And these are our first comments that we are putting into the library as well. Do not have ones for the first couple of episodes since the comment library didn't exist yet. So for episode 5, we have a comment from Captain Joe. The lighthouse is amazingly, and I would rather a short segment each ep. And by the way, the bookcase looks amazing as well. You're really building it up this season and I love it. Well, thank you very, very much, Captain Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, I have been building a surprising amount. I had not really realized how much I'd actually built, considering that I had set out before this season thinking that I wasn't going to be building anything and I was just going to be doing like paths and terraforming for other people, which I'll still probably do a fair amount of. But yeah, to already have the comment library here and to have everything else built up already has been a surprise, so thank you. Also, yes, addressing the short segments bit to it, obviously that is the route that I have decided to go, is a short segment each episode. It's instead of building them all up and doing big chunks. Today, again, being the exception as I do episode 6 as well. And from HC's channel for episode 6, I think Lucy would be a cute, simple name for the sheep. Ampy Lucy. Love all your journeys to get your Pokemon. And I do think Lucy is a cute name for our little lighthouse sheep, so I think that is what we are going to go for. But let's go ahead and grab a name tag from my villagers. Let's go ahead and pick up a couple of name tags from you. Now, of course, I do still need a name for, well, 2 Sniffers now, although I may not hatch the second one until we are at our actual base area, as well as the skeleton horse, and I have a couple decisions to make about the dogs. See, there being 9 of them means that I can name them after Eevee and its 8 evolutions, and I think that that would be really funny because those are my favorite Pokemon. But I also recognize there's a fair amount of dog Pokemon like Growlithe, Poochyena, etc. that we could name them after instead, and that they do probably resemble a bit more. So that's what I want in today's comments, is help figuring out which route I should go on the names for the dogs. Assorted dog Pokemon or Eevee evolutions, and who you think should be who, depending on which one you like. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of decisions involved either way. Do I even have an anvil over here? I don't think I have an anvil over here. Let's make an anvil. Now, of course, I'm thinking Lucy as in like Lucian to have light. That is why I did like that Lucy name that was suggested. So we are applying that name to our Ampharos. Realistically, I should probably shear it to make it look more like an Ampharos, but I always feel so bad for sheep when they're sheared, and there's no way that it can get its wool back up here, so we're gonna leave it. And yes, I have still neglected to do the interior to my house. I know, I really need to. Oh, why am I like this? Alright, I got a little carried away. I meant to give you some updates while I made this thing, but it's mostly done. What we have here is a whole bunch of pens with piglins in them. The reason they have cobwebs above their head is so that it takes a while for the gold to get down to them. The thing is though that those cobwebs are supposed to be in their faces, not above them. I discovered this was a problem because now when I release the gold to them, by the time that the next gold, here, let me show you how this thing works. So we have chests that goes around, it drops off into the droppers so that the piglins can pick up the gold out of there. And on the back route here, there's a bunch of the detector rails, or are they called detector rails? Whatever they're called. And they actually set off the dispensers as they go by. Right now it goes too fast though, so it drops the next gold before the first gold manages to get through the cobweb. And that means that it comes down and combines with the first gold. So these guys don't wind up being able to pick them up. So I have a last ditch effort to make this, no, that's not how this is supposed to work. Last ditch effort to make this work because these are supposed to be in their faces, and I'm sure this is just gonna break the cobweb, but dang it, I had to try anyway. Like I thought it wasn't gonna work. Chat was assuring me it wasn't gonna work. I wanted to try it anyway. We wasted a cobweb now, I'll live. I don't know what my best bet is. I guess just hope they manage to grab the gold before it drops, but also right now it's going around too fast for that. So I kind of want to change things out so that it's got a gold block at the end that is being shifted back and forth. Problem is I have run out of gold now, so I'm not going to be able to do that until after I do talk to Adequate about that trade. So yeah, I guess this is the state that it's going to be in for the moment. I don't really know what else to do to fix it other than like maybe make it bigger so it takes longer to get around or something like that. I may put the dispenser on a timer so it only launches out every period. That that's actually probably my smartest thing, is to put this on a timer. But that involves me figuring out how to make a timer, and considering that I already lazed out about actually making a kind of storage system for this, you can imagine my redstone skills as to wanting to make a timer. But luckily at the moment that I am recording this, I'm still live on Twitch. We are doing it live, and hopefully chat will be able to help me figure out how to make that timer. So we'll be back after I do that. Oh my goodness, we found a solution. It has been like 30 seconds since that last clip. We found a solution immediately. If I can actually, you know, dig through here. So I thought that if I tried to move the hopper that these guys are on top of, it was just gonna phase the hopper into them or something silly like that. But no, I have lucked out. And it turns out that if I flick this hopper that they are on, they just phase up into that, and no weird thing of the hopper being stuck in them or anything. I'm gonna have to move these other hoppers still, which I think might make these guys cranky. We will see, but I can move those the manual, normal way without any extra trouble. Oh, this is okay. This is gonna go smoother than expected.
Hello, welcome to the Mushroom Island.
I see. I wondered if we had one of these laying around somewhere.
It's like this one and that little teeny tiny one over there in the distance are like the only ones I can find on the map in our usable area.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, it's itty bitty.
It is teeny tiny, yeah. This one's not too big itself, so. I saw on the you were asking about gold.
Yes. I need gold because I need to talk to some piglins about some crying obsidian.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we have the gold farm working over there. Were you thinking about some kind of trade or purchase or something?
Yeah, I mean, I got plenty of diamonds, or I've got the iron to trade. I've got emeralds to trade. Like, what you thinking? What do you need?
Well, the weird thing here is that I don't really run the thing. My camera account, Tui runs it, so I don't really know what he might need to run that to get you some gold. Should we go over maybe? Let's go over and talk to him real quick. I mean, he doesn't talk much, but let's go over and talk to him real quick and see if he needs anything.
I definitely feel that my camera account has more hours played than I do at this stage.
Oh,
so.
actually, you know what? It's getting late. I don't want anything to happen. Let me sleep real quick before we go over.
Yeah, it's Titan's iron supply at this stage, so I feel that.
yeah. Okay, let's go see what he's up to.
Okay.
It works pretty good. It puts out a lot of gold. So.
Oh, that is a whole Congo line going in there. Wow.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Tui, can you come on down here? Yeah. Come on down here. Let's meet Lyarrah.
Hi.
Hi. So, yeah, I should have warned you about his appearance.
It's okay.
Yeah. So unfortunately, between us, we only have one set of clothes, and I'm wearing them. So.
Is this something that needs to be remedied, or is this a lifestyle
well,
choice?
actually, that's a really good point. I guess, yeah, Tui, would you like some he would probably like some clothes. Do you think maybe if you made some kind of a gold farming outfit for him, that maybe you could he could take that instead of any kind of money or anything?
I mean, I do make skins. I could be arranged. Okay.
That'd be amazing. Hey, Tui, you might get some clothes.
Okay, yeah, I can make something gold for you. All right. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Does a stack of gold blocks sound like a fair trade for that then? Or?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. I mean, he's not going to answer. Yes, I think a stack of gold blocks sounds like a perfect arrangement.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I'll get that done for you guys. Thank you very much for that.
Oh, sure. Hey, do you need any beef while you're over here?
I've got golden carrots, but I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
Carrots. So that's that doesn't fill your tummy. That's like a cold. That's like eating vitamins.
Oh, I'm assuming you're the one with the beef store going, right?
Oh yeah. Beef is the best. Beef is the way to go.
I'm the one who's been buying all the leather.
Oh, yay! Okay, well, okay. If you're buying the leather, then I won't harass you about your golden carrots then.
Yeah, I buy the leather to sell books to my villagers instead of paper. So
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. Go right ahead. Yeah, we got plenty of leather out of this thing as well.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
a
that
big
one.
old farm up there.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one. It's very, very, very AFK-able. It's just kind of hang out and it just drops everything we need.
Nice. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you were planning on needing any bartering, but I've just finished getting a barter. Well, it's got a couple kinks to work out, but I've got a
Hmm.
bartering system set up. So since you've got gold, if you wind up needing to use it, let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that what the gold is for?
Yeah, the gold's to go through that. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't think of anything at the moment, but yeah, I'll let you know.
okay. All right, sounds like a plan. Thank you very much again. I will see you
All right.
with some new clothes for Tui in a couple days. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was an interesting encounter. Moving on. In the meantime of working on the bartering system, I used up a couple more stacks of gold that I'd smelted, and I'm now up to 42 grind obsidian already, so we are making some good progress. I've smelted everything else that I've got, and while I need to set aside that whole block there to hook up to a sticky piston, I did find a little over a stack more. So this may actually get me enough so that I don't even need the stuff from adequate, but it definitely guarantees that the stuff from adequate will be enough. This begs the question what I'm going to do with the rest of what I barter, but it couldn't hurt to open up another shop. Why not? Or I could figure out who's planning to open a concrete shop and offer to supply their gravel for a cost. For right now, though, let me make sure I've got my rails on me. I do, but I forgot my shulker box. And we're gonna head back over to the bartering setup to make a few changes. All right, with that gold block in place, that should be everything to have this completely set up. I see you back there, buddy. I see you. Let's make sure everything is sealed up that needs to be sealed up. I guess we'll put redstone down on there just to, oh, nope. We will not, because that'll be powered then, so I guess we will just fill that in. I guess I should have brought some kind of light source. Wait a second. I've got a few shroom lights that I got from stuff, so we can go ahead and add those in to help spawn-proof the place. Alright, clearly I need to make that wall higher still. If anything can still see me over that, it deserves to. And if anything still spawns in here, well, I guess up there is my one danger spot still. Hop up here real quick. Ow. Ow. Okay, yeah, we'll just plonk this down up here, hope that that's enough. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system that we've got. I can come back through here with some netherrack and seal this off properly later. But right now, it's time to stop stalling and give this thing a try. Well, that's a side effect I didn't expect. The items they're trading are also getting stuck in their faces, but I think I'm satisfied with that problem because they will eventually fall. And this does seem to be working in terms of trading them and then immediately. So if you didn't know, if you break their concentration, they will still go ahead and instantly trade instead of just ignoring what was going on. So that is activating this whole line of droppers every time, plus it's activating that piston. How much more gold have we got to go? I think that's all of it. We'll go ahead and run this down a couple more times just to be absolutely sure. Yep, they seem done. So we'll let that stop. And as long as they're mad anyway, we'll hop down here and take a look at what's going on. See what we've got in the trading hall. The one major problem with barter farms in general, but especially ones that don't have storage systems or sorting systems, is that they take forever to actually process because the piglins drop so much stuff. But we'll wait it out. It'll be fine. All right, drum roll, please. 23 more crying obsidian. I do not think that quite gets us to what we need. Hang on, I'm going to grab those ender pearls too. Anyway, do not think that quite gets us to what we need, but it gets us pretty darn close. So I think that it's time to start prepping the box for next time. Yeah, we are just over a stack now. I think that was about 6 stacks of gold total that we've processed. So I can guarantee another 2 to 3 stacks of gold will be plenty. That means that once we get that gold from Adequate, we will be completely golden. And that means that I have a skin to go design. So I think that is going to wrap things up for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new around here, then hey, please subscribe. Take care, everybody. Toodles!